He's been named the most revered mascot in college sports. Bevo made his first appearance at UT in 1916 at the annual Thanksgiving rivalry between the Texas Longhorns and Texas A&M.
Since then, 15 steers have represented the university. The last 3 have all hailed from the same ranch in Williamson County. Terry Gruco with what it's like to be the parents of the most famous Longhorn in the land.
Lots of families raise Longhorns. Few have amassed the success of championship steer, like the family that owns the last 3 UT mascots. Life as a mascot family has its perks, but for this family, there's a greater purpose. Strength, power, pride. Longhorn roots run deep in Texas, especially in Williamson County.
He's a sweet boy.
Where John and Betty Baker have raised championship cattle for decades.
It's been 32 or 3 years, I guess, something like that, since the very beginning that we started this.
Betty, a UT grad and former twirler, never imagined their love of Longhorns,
Your baby. You come to your mama.
would one day turn her into a mascot mom.
Isn't this just the weirdest thing, you know, that we are so into this now with Bevos? Yeah, but it's been so good, so wonderful.
Their Longhorn legacy started by chance. In 1988, while showing their steer, the Baker's bovines captured the attention of the UT steering committee.
In August, they came back and they said, you know, that one that we looked at, we really like him. So can we use him as Bevo? And we said, sure. That's how it started.
Like so many proud parents, the Bakers don't miss a game.
It's kind of like your kid down there, and the first time they're playing a game or whatever, and you just like have your eyes on them or you have your binoculars on them. It's kind of what I did at first. I think, oh, please behave, you know, like you just please be good.
Lessons begin early on this 250-acre ranch.
They're only 3 years old, and look at them.
From babies to bulls, the Bakers teach their cattle to be comfortable around people and noises.
There's never been 1 cc or 1 milliliter of any type of medication given any Sunrise steer since 1988.
That's all California.
From national championship games to weddings to inaugurations.
There's just a lot.
Wow.
A lot.
Bevo gets invited to a lot of events. The Bakers travel the nation with help from a group of handlers called the Silver Spurs. UT students, they help train.
They have their own trailer in their truck, and they come and get him, and they bring him back.
You'll see them holding the reins on game days.
Once you get the halter on him, he seems like he's like a puppy dog then.
They just get along easily with people.
Come on.
So that's the way they've been treated and the way they've been trained.
A vision of strength that represents so much more than even the Bakers realized, until 3 years ago, when Bevo XIV got sick.
He always came to me with food, always. And he would stand back and he wouldn't come, and I knew something was wrong. I just knew when he didn't come to me that something was really wrong.
Bovine leukemia took him quickly in the middle of football season.
I just watched him and stayed with him. And then one morning, John went out there and he was dead. It was just so sad. It was amazing what an icon he was, because we had letters from all over the United States and cards and flowers, and you just wouldn't believe. It was like a funeral.
Bevo XV took the reins as a baby, the Bakers' 3rd mascot.
Baby 14 was really a favorite. And then I thought I'd never find another one that I'd love like I loved him. But I honestly can say that this new one is an absolute sweetheart. He and I have a special bond. Isn't he beautiful? Yeah, he is.
Another championship steer and the youngest mascot in UT history, growing up before our eyes. His horns have grown 16 inches in the last 2 football seasons.
They're very strong, I think, in many ways, you know, and I think that represents like the university, sort of a symbol of it all.
A Longhorn legend in the making.
He's just a sweetie.
Long may he reign. The Bakers also host a camp for kids each summer to teach them how to care for Longhorns. They say giving back to future generations of ranchers is among the most fulfilling part of their jobs. You can learn more and test your Longhorn knowledge with some of our fun, interesting facts in this story at KVUE.com.